Thanks for choosing EDCO products for your surface preparation needs. This video will show you how to properly use and maintain EDCO's concrete floor grinders, including the single, dual, and 4-disc grinders. Other than size and production rates, these models are very similar and use the same accessories. The single disc model SEC has a working width of 11 inches and grinds between 200 and 250 square feet of concrete per hour using the EDCO Dyma-Serts accessories. It has a 1.5 horsepower 110 volt power option that can plug into residential wall outlets and a higher voltage 2 horsepower option. The dual disc grinder has a 22-inch working width and grinds between 400 and 500 square feet of concrete per hour when installed with Dyma-Sert accessories. Electric power options include a 1.5 horsepower that can be plugged into residential wall outlets, a 2 and 3 horsepower option. Gas powered options include 5.5 horsepower and 11 horsepower. EDCO also manufactures an 11 horsepower propane option. The 4-disc grinder has a working width of 36 inches and is ideal for production grinding in large areas such as airports, parking decks, malls, and factories. Power options include a 5 horsepower electric, 11 horsepower gasoline, and 11 horsepower propane. It's important to know all EDCO concrete floor grinders are lower RPM machines designed for topical concrete applications like removing coatings, preparing concrete for new coatings, smoothing rough surfaces, and erasing concrete imperfections. There are many accessories for these grinders, making them some of the most versatile pieces of surface preparation equipment available. The Dyma-Serts remove a 32nd of an inch of concrete and hard coatings per pass. This accessory typically lasts 30,000 square feet when used on a dual disc grinder and 15,000 square feet when used with a single disc model. When compared to simple grinding stones, the Dyma-Serts last significantly longer and grind 5 times faster. The carbide-tipped strip-serts ride on top of concrete surfaces and strip away thicker, soft coatings like tile glue, mastic, and tar without digging into the surface. Generally, if the soft coating is thicker than 1/16 of an inch and is soft enough to be removed using a putty knife, you can use the strip-serts. If the coating is thin and hard, use the Dyma-Serts. Here's a good example of using strip-serts and Dyma-Serts together to clean a concrete surface. This floor is covered with standard tile glue. The glue is too soft for the Dyma-Serts or any general concrete grinding accessory to remove. The strip-serts ride on top of the concrete and slice away at the glue. Applying sand helps the strip-serts remove soft tile glue and mastics. The glue balls up the material after the strip-serts slice through. Raise the grinder's dust shroud to allow the balled up glue to escape and be swept off the concrete. Now, Dyma-Serts can be used to clear out the harder glue residue and level the surface. Strip-serts, Dyma-Serts, and other EDCO accessories complement each other very well. The PCDyma aggressively remove all kinds of industrial strength coverings that other accessories cannot. Using polycrystalline diamonds, this accessory makes quick work of epoxy coatings, urethane, waterproofing membrane, and thick mastics. Beware, the PCDs will gouge the concrete surface. If you need to remove tough coatings and then leave a smooth surface, follow with the Dyma-Serts after using the PCDyma. Other accessories available for the EDCO concrete floor grinders include the Scarifier assemblies that are designed to texture slippery floors and break up hard surface deposits like oil dry and plaster. The wire brushes remove soft surface deposits like grease, wax, and food products. We also carry traditional grinding stones for bare concrete grinding, Silibide pads for scrubbing various floor surfaces, and the surfacer disc assembly for heavy-duty surface buildup removal, roughening concrete, and light asphalt grinding. Installing accessories onto the EDCO concrete floor grinders is simple. All one needs are the accessories, a hammer, a punch, and our wooden wedges. As seen here, the EDCO Scarifier assembly, wire brush, and grinding stone accessories are all installed the same way. For these accessories, it doesn't matter which way the accessory slides onto the disc, as long as the wooden wedge is tightly secured on the inside of the multi-accessory disc. Much the same is the installation of the Dyma-Sert accessory. The placement of the Dyma-Sert really doesn't matter. It can slide in this way or flipped around and slid in this way too. Again, what's important is the placement of the wooden wedge. If the wedge is placed on the outside of the disc, the Dyma-Sert and other accessories will fall off the machine while grinding. The wooden wedge must be placed on the inside of the disc and hammered in tightly. The PCDyma and Strip-Sert accessories must be slid in a certain way. For the PCDyma, the diamonds must be closer to the disc openings. The diamond bar should always be on the inside of the disc. For the Strip-Sert, the tungsten carbide square that actually performs the coating removal must be closer to the disc openings. The spring should always be on the inside of the disc. The only concrete floor grinder accessory not installed onto the multi-accessory disc is the surfacer disc assembly. For that product, unbolt the multi-accessory disc, keeping the disc's shaft and rings on the machine. Then install the surfacer disc assembly in the multi-accessory disc's place. Using EDCO machines correctly is important to the success of the application, life of the accessories, and life of the machine. The concrete floor grinders should always be moved in a side-to-side motion. By doing so, many of the swirl markings created while grinding are eliminated. This produces level, clean concrete surfaces. The grinders can be moved forward and back as long as the side-to-side technique is somewhat consistent. Do not push the machine like a lawnmower. The wheels on the 2 and 4 disc grinders have 2 positions, operate and transport. This is the operate position. Make sure the wheels are always in this position while the machine is working. To move the machines to other locations, move the wheels into the transport position. Adding weight to the grinders helps the machines grind the surface. Up to 50 pounds can be added to the single disc SCC, while 100 pounds can be added onto the electric dual disc 2EC. 200 pounds can be added onto the dual disc gasoline 2GC, and 200 pounds can be added to the 4 disc grinders. All EDCO grinders are designed for dry or wet grinding. Every grinder features our exclusive multi-vac port that allows you to use a 2 or 3 inch vacuum hose. EDCO offers superior dust collection systems that remove airborne dust and shorten cleanup times. They can be used with most EDCO machines and for countless other applications, including collecting wood shavings, drywall dust, and general facility cleaning. These vacuums are extremely durable and simple to use. To grind wet and eliminate airborne dust, EDCO floor grinders are equipped with built-in misting systems. Simply attach a garden hose or EDCO's separately sold water tank accessory and begin grinding wet. Remember, wet grinding covers the surface with dust-filled water that will probably need to be cleaned. Simple maintenance will ensure your grinder runs properly. Before every use, make sure all connections and parts are securely fastened. The most frequent maintenance issue is greasing the bearings. The dual disc grinder has a total of 6 bearings. The upper 3 bearings are accessed by removing the grinder's hood. The grease fittings are located in front of the bearings. The lower bearings are behind the multi-accessory discs. If you have a flex hose grease gun, greasing can be accomplished without removing any grinder parts. If you don't, remove the bolts on both sides of the grinder, remove the center bolt, take off the grinder shield, and grease the lower bearings. Access to both of the SEC's bearings are through these holes located above the multi-accessory disc. Simply insert your grease gun into the holes and grease the upper and lower bearings. It's important to test the machine's belt tension. A standard tension gauge will be sufficient. A finger test will also work. Because the belts are not run during the manufacturing process, EDCO recommends retensioning the belts after the machine's first job. While EDCO concrete floor grinders are designed for topical concrete applications, EDCO also manufactures several products designed for heavier removal. The turbo grinders spin at higher RPMs and remove more per pass. They will level high spots and joint curls, remove industrial strength coverings, and aggressively remove concrete. EDCO Scarifiers are designed for heavy concrete and asphalt removal. These machines use rotating drums filled with carbide or steel cutters to leave textured, grooved, or roughened finishes. The CPM8 Scarifier is perfect for removing sidewalk trip hazards, removing hard coatings, and texturing slippery floors. For more information on all Equipment Development Company products, call 800-638-3326 or visit us at our multiple web addresses.